Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into how to speak like a true leader, and we'll be doing it the Stoic way. You might be thinking, Stoicism, isn't that all about staying emotionless? Well, not quite. Stoic philosophy is actually an incredible guide for leading with wisdom, calm, and purpose. So whether you're a manager, a team leader, or just someone who wants to improve their communication skills, stick around. Before we begin, if you're on a journey of self-improvement and seeking to live a more resilient, purposeful life, be sure to like this video, share it with those who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel. Every lesson shared brings us closer to mastering our emotions and living with greater wisdom and peace. Your support helps spread this ancient wisdom, empowering more people to face life's challenges with strength and composure. Together, we can grow stronger, wiser, and more grounded in the face of life's storms. Let's begin. First, purposeful speaking. All right, let's start with the first principle, speaking with purpose. As Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Think about that. He's telling us to focus less on chatter and more on action. As leaders, we should cut the fluff and get straight to the heart of the matter. When you speak, ask yourself, is this necessary? Am I being clear about my purpose? For example, imagine a workplace meeting where people are going off topic. As a leader, instead of getting caught up in side conversations, bring everyone back to the main agenda. Your purpose here is to ensure the team is focused on the project's key objectives. Second, calm and composed communication. Next up, staying calm and composed. Let's be real, leadership is stressful. You've got pressure from all sides, and it's easy to lose your cool. But here's the thing. Epictetus nailed it when he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." A true leader isn't someone who's never faced a challenge. It's someone who remains steady in the storm. For example, if a client sends an angry email or a team member misses a deadline, instead of responding in frustration, take a moment to pause and respond calmly. By doing this, you show others that you're in control of the situation, which helps them stay calm too. Third, choose words wisely. Now, this third one's a game changer, choosing your words wisely. Seneca, one of the great Stoics, said, "It is a great thing to know when to speak and when to be silent." Too many times, we talk without really thinking. As a leader, you can't afford that. Every word you say carries weight, so make sure you're saying what needs to be said and nothing more. Imagine you're in a team feedback session. Instead of overwhelming your team with criticism or praise that's not specific, choose your words wisely. Be concise and offer constructive feedback that they can act on. This way, you're helping them improve without making them feel overwhelmed or defensive. Fourth, actions speak louder. All right, on to the fourth point. Actions speak louder than words. Marcus Aurelius gives us some tough love here. Waste no more time talking about what you should do, and just do it. As leaders, it's easy to get caught up in promises or motivational speeches. But if our actions don't match our words, those words are meaningless. For instance, if you've told your team you'll be more present for check-ins, make sure you actually follow through. Showing up regularly and being available demonstrates reliability and builds trust, far more than just saying you will. Fifth, speak with empathy. Now, let's talk about empathy, something we don't often associate with Stoicism, but it's key. Marcus Aurelius said, "Whenever you're about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize?" This quote encourages us to look inward before we judge others. Speaking with empathy means recognizing the human side of things. For example, if a team member is struggling to meet a deadline, instead of criticizing them immediately, ask yourself why they might be struggling. Is there something going on that you don't know about? By approaching the conversation with empathy, you create a space where they feel safe to open up, which can lead to a solution. Sixth, the power of listening. All right, number 6, listening more than you speak. Epictetus drops some wisdom on us here. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This couldn't be more relevant in leadership. Great leaders don't just talk, they listen. Listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about understanding concerns, ideas, and feedback. Picture this. During a team meeting, rather than dominating the conversation, you actively listen to everyone's input. This not only gives you valuable insights, but also shows your team that their opinions matter. When people feel heard, they're more likely to contribute and engage. 7th, humility in speech. Now, this next one can be tough for some, humility. Seneca tells us, the highest form of self-control is when you do not feel the need to respond to praise or blame. As a leader, it's easy to get wrapped up in recognition or applause, but humility is key. When you speak, make sure you're not just feeding your ego. Instead, focus on the bigger picture, serving your team and your goals. For example, if your team achieves a big win, resist the temptation to take all the credit. Instead, recognize the efforts of those who contributed and give credit where it's due. This humility not only strengthens team morale, but also builds trust. 8th, embracing criticism. Criticism, nobody likes it, but it's a part of leadership. Marcus Aurelius said it perfectly. If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. This mindset isn't about being weak, it's about growth. When you welcome criticism, you show your team that you're open to improvement. The best leaders aren't afraid of feedback. They see it as an opportunity to get better. For example, when a team member points out a flaw in a project plan, instead of getting defensive, a leader might say, "Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Let's work together to find a solution." This approach not only improves the project, but also builds a culture of openness and continuous improvement. 9th, honesty and integrity. Epictetus reminds us, what is the fruit of these teachings? Tranquility, fearlessness, and freedom. And that starts with honesty. It can be tempting to sugarcoat things as a leader, but real trust is built on transparency. Whether it's delivering bad news or owning up to a mistake, honesty shows that you value the truth over convenience. When you're honest, people know they can rely on your word, and that trust is everything in leadership. For instance, if a project is behind schedule, a leader might say, "We are facing some delays, but here's how we plan to get back on track." This level of transparency reassures the team that they are being kept in the loop and that their leader is committed to finding solutions. Finally, stay present and purposeful. Finally, let's bring it all together with the idea of presence. Marcus Aurelius gives us a great reminder: do every act of your life as though it were your last. Now, that doesn't mean we should live in fear of the future, but rather we should fully engage in the moment. When you speak, be fully present. Don't dwell on past mistakes or future anxieties. Focus on what matters now. As a leader, your presence and purpose in the moment will inspire those around you to do the same. For example, during a team meeting, put away distractions like your phone or laptop and give your full attention to the discussion. This shows your team that you value their input and are committed to the task at hand. Your focused presence can motivate others to also be fully engaged and purposeful in their work. So, There you have it. 10 powerful principles from Stoicism to help you speak like a leader. Remember, leadership is about more than just words. It's about action, empathy, honesty, and staying present. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments how you plan to implement these Stoic ideas in your leadership journey. Thanks for watching.